everybody, welcome to this Pure Nails YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. On this video I am going to do like a ghost flower. So with these I'm going to use two of the colours from the new Festival of Light collection. So here firstly we have Courage, beautiful like sparkly yellow gold, gorgeous. And we have Wisdom, which is a deep purple. So we're going to use these two for this one, Ghost Flower. You're also going to need black, so black as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the black, paint the nail, 2 coats of this. So only the black. I use so much of this black. Go through tons. It's great for nail art. Doing different things, the black. Okie dokie. So 1 coat, cure for 30 seconds. Okie dokie. 2nd coat of black. I'm going to go in and cure that again, 30 seconds. Okay, so we have our 2 coats of black all cured. So with this one, because I want to do like a blooming effect for my ghost flower, I'm going to use base coats. With Halo, you do not need to go out and get a separate blooming gel. This base coat is going to do it for you. So it's fab for doing sort of blooming designs. So we're going to go ahead, cover the nail with base coat, not too thick, because if you go too thick with your base coat, when you're trying to bloom, it'll just sit on the top and not really go anywhere. So not too thick, excuse me, but a bit thicker than you would if you was using it as a base coat, if that makes sense. So all good, no base coat, so not too thick. And we're not going to cure that because that is going to be our blooming gel, if you like. So we're going to go ahead with get my little palette, and I am going to decant out some Wisdom, which is that lovely rich purple. It's actually got, I hope the camera's picking it up, it's got a beautiful sheen to it. Yeah, it's a gorgeous purple. It's got like a sheen to it. It's beautiful. And I'm going to pop out a little bit of my Courage, which is your yellowy gold one. Again, this has got a sparkle to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we've got those. We've got our nail with our base coat on. I'm just going to get like a detail brush. It's not massively thin. It's just one I use for playing and doing designs and stuff, so it's absolutely nothing special. So just like a detail brush, I'm going to get some of our purple in there. So this is where we're going to go in and do our ghost flower, but we want it to kind of bloom a little bit. So you're going to dot that on and pull down. Again, dot on and pull down. Another one up here. You could absolutely do this anywhere on the nail. Position it anywhere you like. Just gonna go in a bit more with that one. Just round. Okay, you can see that blooming out already. I'm gonna go for a little one here. And again, any colour for this, but I just absolutely love this purple. And I'm going to go for one more, just up at the top here. So these are going to be the basis of like your petals you get any air bubbles in, just go in with your brush or dotting tool and just get those air bubbles out. Okay, so we've got our petals there. So now they've bloomed really nice. I'm going to go in and cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, so that's all cured. Hope you can see all the petals have gone there. So it is quite dark, but it's going to pop soon, I promise. Right, so we're going to get some black. And I'm just going to pop a little bit onto my palette. You don't need much, because all we're going to do with the black and a little bit of a thinner detailer brush, I'm just going to go along with the black and just exaggerate the lines on the petals. You don't have to do this if you don't want, but it just kind of exaggerates it just that little bit more, the separation between the petals, if that makes sense. So we're just going to go ahead and just exaggerate those lines slightly. More sort of into the middle. If you find it's bloomed a little bit too much where the centre of your flower would be, then you can use this just to exaggerate that middle. Okay, go ahead and start there. I'm just sort of thinking about, this is where the centre of your flower would be. So we're just wanting to just exaggerate that centre and just the sides a little bit. You don't need to go around the edges of the petals. I would just leave those, because it's a ghost flower, we want those kind of to look sort of bloomed out, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to give that 10 seconds just to flash cure it. So that's just flash cured. So now in that centre, I'm going to pop a little bit of my courage, which is the gold one, just to give it a little bit of a centre. I'm not going to go in with a full circle, I'm just going to kind of dot. Even though I'm using a brush, I don't want it to be like a perfect circle, I just want it to look like the centre of the flower. Just kind of a little bit messy. You could go in and do this with a dotting tool if you wanted to. I'm just using my brush. Okay, so, or you could use gems for the middle, anything you want. I'm just going to go in with this for that middle bit. So that's literally all I'm going to pop on. So now I'm going to go ahead and cure that for the full 30 seconds. Alright, so that is now cured. So I'm going to go on now and top coat this with our No White matte top coat. So coat the whole nail. So whole nail matte top coat. Nice and thin. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and cure that for 30 seconds. Right, so we have our flower and it's all matte. The last little bit we're going to do now, just to make that really pop. No white top coat. I'm just going to decant a little bit onto my palette again. Don't need too much. A little bit more. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of a bigger brush. If you're going to use your smaller one, that's absolutely fine. Just kind of use what you've got, so no problem. So what I'm going to do with this is my No White top coat. I'm just going to go over the petals in the middle. I'm going to go over those petals. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, but try and get that petal shape a little bit on the side. I've got, you're just really going over that, use the purple as your guide, just to go over with your top coat. And then just give it a little bit of a round petal shape at the end. Just kind of following where it's bloomed. That's a little bit on the side there. And then cure that for 30 seconds. And there we have our little ghost flower all done. So have a go. Don't forget to post on the Facebook, Pure Nails Facebook page. We'd love to see what you're doing. Let's pop that up there so you can see it a bit better. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.